Video. I wasn't gonna post today, but then I've seen something on YouTube. I don't have the post or anything, but I've seen people I've seen a post saying how do you guys feel about the 7th anniversary? A lot of hate comments. Okay, now I'm here to straight defend the 7th anniversary, and it is nowhere near the worst anniversary, and I'm here to prove that today. I wasn't gonna make a video today, but when I saw that, I'm like, okay, let me just go on to it. Alright? So, honestly, what I think is would probably lower. Don't talk about this team. This team is garbage. They put a little bit of a better team there, yeah. I think what probably lowered people's expectations for the anniversary was, where's he at? Probably lower people's expectations for the anniversary was definitely these two being leaked. Their worst ideas ever in this game was leaking these two. Now, I don't know if it was on purpose or on accident, but this definitely ruined the 7th anniversary reputation. Main thing here. If they didn't leak this, it would have been a little bit hyper, and it would have been a lot cooler. But this right here, they've mainly ruined the anniversary with just this. And another thing is, since people were watching so close up to the trailer, they figured out, including me, they figured out that these guys are using reused animations for these characters. And that definitely discourages people for this anniversary. Plus, a lot of people got shafted. Most of the people got shafted. Then, YouTube Luck was going off on these guys. It was going off. People were 14 starring them, red 4ing them. And then the Triple Z Power low-key carried the anniversary. Now I'm going to tell you guys why part 1 was goated, okay? We got a UI Goku who has a counter green color, which is pretty annoying. Also, what probably ruins people is it's MUI Goku. It's a standstill unit, shot for standing still. Plus, he had a counter green. It was pretty nasty. But his animations were absolutely goated. The model, and I think they used a new model as his windscreen. But his animations were goated. His elf was pretty clean. His teams were good. He was a fun unit to play with. And let's talk about Evo. And he was actually good. Evo, he's not even that bad for real. I was going to do a video on him showcasing why he's not bad. Scrap that video. Not because it went bad. I didn't even record it in the first place. But I just didn't feel like doing that right now. But his gauge is actually pretty decent. Literally, you spawn with the gauge and just do attack with just do it cards. Boom, fill it up, and then pass 2 when you transform, or not if you transform. You could now charge and fill up the gauge. You get endurance notification on gauge 3. And he's literally a common potential demon. So putting full defense equipment on this guy is your worst mistake. It is honestly your worst mistake. So you're definitely supposed to run with offense and stuff, and that's literally what you just do. Now, and then he just goated. He's a goated unit. His teams are also good, and then TLP was actually a goated tag part 1. These girls, everyone was. They thought the mistake with these people, with these 2 girls, they didn't have a synchro gauge. They haven't brought back synchro gauge since last year when they first did it. Synchro gauge hasn't been out. They should have synchro gauges these 2, put them to Kefla, would have bumped the anniversary up a lot. But they were actually good support characters. They did damage by themselves. They fully counted as part 1 units, and they were actually good. And then Cobb, on the other hand, he transformed. He also has some good animations. People were saying his animations are better than Vegeta's. And I don't know. Maybe, but he's pretty good at support. He's red, so he kind of counts as MV. His Super Saiyan 2 transformation surprised a lot of people. They didn't expect him to transform, so that was another upgrade for 7th anniversary. And the medals. The CC they were giving out for part 1 was disgusting. The medals are so good. Just grab a little medals. The raids were good. The co-op was good. PvP was pretty decent. You would barely even see Daima. You would just see TOP, 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 TOP. It was not even as bad as first, but then like deeper into part 1, the meta got bad. Like really bad. Revy Y Zenkai, people were hyped about that. He was pretty good. And yeah. Now part 2. Part 2 was where people would mainly say was the worst. Because of Saiyan Saga. Now I didn't summon for any of the characters, so I don't have them. But if we scroll down here, Mr. Kaioken Goku, him and Vegeta were the reasons why 7th anniversary went down a lot. People were saying Saiyan Saga didn't deserve a premium unit. And I'm honestly somewhat on board with that. That's why I didn't summon. But at the end, this is past 30th anniversary right now. I don't even know if you could say after party 30th anniversary, because it happened a week ago. But this is after 30th anniversary. I low-key do think they deserve the premium unit. Saiyan Saga needed buff so bad. Last buff we've pretty much gotten was Nappa Vegeta, and the Zenkai Blue Goku. Only buffs for Saiyan Saga we got. That's disgustingly bad. Vegeta was bad. Goku was pretty good. And they needed those buffs. Okay. And their main mistake was ground battles. Ground battles is so laggy. So bad. And oh my goodness, dude. I can low-key defend ground battles with who cares if they're a little bit inches off the ground. It still looks good, but it's laggy. That's all I can say. It looks good. They're basically on the ground. So what if a few inches off the ground? That doesn't mean anything. You're still on the ground. I don't want to hear it when the people say
these shouldn't be sort of ground battles because they're actually not touching the ground. They're actually hovering over it.
And plus, the 2 Saiyan Saga characters were good. People were happy with Tien. Tien needed a new thing. And the little Simon thing with these 2 was actually goated, bro. People loved this. They thought it was insane. Absolutely goated. The animations were good. They introduced a dynamic they introduced new overcharge, dash, the little kick up ability, overdrive, absolute goated stuff. This was probably a decent time for the game. If I can rank up part 1 is 1, and then right now for part 2 is 2. And then they also released a lot of CC. I can't really remember the CC that they released right now. Yeah, but a lot of people weren't happy with who got the premium units. They should have been using Gogeta. I would have liked that, but honestly, I can low-key accept and pretty happy that Saiyan Saga got premium units. Next. Oh my goodness, part 3? I genuinely don't understand how people can say anything bad about part 3. Part 3 is the best in the celebration. Honestly, dog. Best part 3 of top three part 3 anniversaries in this game. Say I'm wrong right now. W takes. I'm saying W takes right now. People are complaining because they released double ultras. Is in this game, double ultra shaft, double ultra shaft, double ultra shaft. I get that, but that's not really the anniversary's fault. I can go on and on how good it is. We got 2 premium Namek Saga units from the iconic fight, and people were saying that's not good. It should have never been them. Dog, it is the most iconic fight in Dragon Ball history. Frieza versus Goku. Super Saiyan. Goku first unlocks Super Saiyan against Frieza. It's an emotional battle. Krillin dies. Probably people's favorite characters. He's so nice and cool. He dies. Goku gets upset. Because he locks a new form. Frieza is low-key kind of Boom. They have an epic fight. Goes full power. Goku's pretty cocky during that fight, so it was looking kind of cool seeing him pretty cocky and serious at the same time. And boom. Oh my gosh. Yo, the ink arts. The ink arts is just... Dude, the ink arts are so good. I have more, chat. I have more. Sable Part 3. Ink arts. Ink arts. Look at this. Look at this. We have the... Dude, hold on, wait.
滅びかけた惑星で最後の戦いが始まる。
いいだろう。こっぱみじんにしてやる。あの地球人のようにな。
あの地球人のようにクリリンのことか。
You guys see how goated that ink art is. And then look at him. Look at him, chat. Look at him in the face right now. He's beautiful. Like, I know this is pretty gay, but he looks so good, bro. Honestly. I know it's kind of weird to have Japanese on, but I can look at turn it off. Let me turn that off. I could probably turn that off. Hold on. I'll get back. Telling right now. Just finished on the English voices for the two characters. Looking at this reminds me of part 2 again. No, we finished with part 2. But this is also the part where Shallot, that is wow, copyrights, Hopefully we don't get copyright strikes. But this is the part where Shallot got his platinum equipment. Most hypest thing ever, dude. His platinum equipment, he's disgusting now. Top 5 in the game. Top 10 in the game. As low as he's top 5. As low as he's top 10. As high as he's top 5. He's disgusting. Transformation make it goated. He does so much damage to anybody. He doesn't back down to anyone. He's a goated pick because he could be any form, so he can go on basically any team. What else about that part was absolutely goated? Oh, part 1 also released some goated arts. That little Goku, that MUI Goku and Vegeta art was actually goated. I should have it on screen right now if I'm really editing this. I should have it on screen. Back to part 2. Back to part 3. I showed you guys Goku's art. Pretty sure y'all seen Krillin's. I mean, not Krillin's. Frieza's. They literally released a whole team. No, I also know why part 3 might be a little bad for people because they released a side banner sparking. But people were genuinely hyped for Krillin because they thought it would be an Ultra LF. Happy they wasn't because the race would be absolute booty cheeks. People were actually happy. Frieza got his platinum equipment. This Frieza got his platinum equipment, which is goated. Like, dude, so good, bro. And then the two arts, they start out together. They start with a... Yeah, let me just show you guys.
As the doomsday clock winds down, the ultimate battle begins.
Frieza, you know, the only reason I'm letting you reach full power is because I want to beat you at your best. Maximum power! 79...
85... 90...
You wanted me at my strongest, so here I am.
Bro, the little charging up is so goated! Oh my, I can't understand. And they give out free Z power. They give out free Z power for the same Frieza that they've been hating on. Everyone switched up. And they also dropped 3 times Z power for Frieza. And he's the better unit out of both of them. Don't even lie to me right now. He's literally the better unit out of both of them. So I'm happy that they dropped 3 times Z power. Because that's how I got him. 3 times Z power. 3 times a chance, my bad. 3 times a chance to get him on set 2. Plus they give him free Z power. Disgusting, bro. He's already good at 5. He's already good at 5 stars, and they dropped him to 7. Okay. Next, Toshi came back, released the world tournament, the little tournament that's going on in 2026. Disgusting. literally hypest. People were saying that was one of the hypest moments in the trailer, which it wasn't, by the way. You're wrong. You're pretty wrong. What else? What else happened in that trailer? Oh, the little rewind to show off Frieza. They like redid the trailer. Iron spoiled himself because he thought it was just like redoing again, and then after they showed Goku's animation again, rewinds like Frieza. Oh my goodness, fire! Kron's animations are pretty good. Their animations are goated, and then the CC count. Oh my! They at least dropped 15K over the anniversary. They at least dropped 15K over this anniversary. They at least dropped 15K over this anniversary. Over the Spendence anniversary, they dropped 15K. Probably more than 15K CC over this anniversary. And then, randomly, we see from the data miners from DBZ Zoom that where's he at? That randomly, where's he at, chat? Randomly, a unit that has been gone for 5 years has just came back randomly. So, like, a random unit after 5 years just comes back. He's just back. Mr. Goku from Kakarot. He's just back after 5 years. Goated. How can one complain with this? Goated. He's the best. He's one of the best Zenkai buffs for Red. He gives 40% HP to Goku units. He buffs Red and Saiyans. So literally, he's a pure straight buff to Saiyan Saga Goku. And now that he's back, I can't wait to see freaking Saiyan Saga Goku doing mad damage with like 3.4 million HP, bro. Then be disgusting. It's gonna be so bad for Nameku. That's why Frieza's the better character. There's like no good purple units right now. So that's why Frieza's the better character. Death Beam's disgusting. Like, oh my goodness, bro. Then we got the Paringa Dragon Balls. Coded Wishes. We got Zenkai. We got Zenkai. 99 Zenkai medals, which means you can get anyone to Zenkai 5 and also get someone else to Zenkai 2. You can share. You can get 2 units of Zenkai 5 and 5. If you get one more Zenkai medal, they give you 99 Zenkai medals. So just get one more. Get 2 characters Zenkai 5 and 5. CC, they let you pick 3 wishes out of what I'm saying. You can pick 3. The Zenkai medals, 1K CC, 1,000 Sparking Z power, and then 100 Legends Limited Z power for every element character. And then you can also pick Earth power, and then 500 slot removers, which I also picked. I picked the CC Zenkai medals and slot removers. Then you can also pick the Zenkais or 2,500 energy. Coded Wishes, and it only takes you like 3 days to get all of them. It took me 3 days doing the little thing to get the Dragon Balls easier. I didn't even have to ask anyone because I use the site. And it took me 3 days to get all the Dragon Balls. I rest my case, chap. I literally rest my case. And just to me and all the YouTubers, our luck is goated. I pulled 3 Ultras this week. Well, Frieza was Frieza was last week, like last week, like Saturday or Sunday. But we're still counting. I have 3 Ultras this week. Disgusting. I pulled Broly first multi, and like Goku out to like 16K. Frieza out to like 13K. 3 Ultras this week. Goated. I rest my case. One of my favorite anniversaries. They treated me so well. That's what I get for defending you. I better pull. No, let me not. This anniversary is good. Don't ever talk trash about this good anniversary ever again.